Cost accounting distributions in Oracle Cloud. Hi, I'm Linus and welcome back to this 6-step video series where we go through an actual cost scenario end to end, step by step. In step 5 of 6, you will learn how to create cost accounting distributions using Oracle Cloud's run control. So let's get started. We're in a demo environment again as Casey Brown, and now we finally can go into the cost accounting application in supply chain execution. After we created transactional information in the last videos and transferred it here, we can now go and create the cost accounting distributions for this transactional information. For this, we go over to the task panel on the right side, scroll down to create cost accounting distributions, and then just give it a blank search. This will show you all the run controls. That's what they are named. Run controls are like a set of different scheduled processes that you can here easily check and uncheck. You see all of these processes have these 4 here enabled because these are the required processes to create your cost accounting distributions. But you also see that none of them, or only one here, has a checkmark for the cost reports processor. And the reason for that is if you have this enabled, this will take forever in a demo environment because it has so much data to pick up and it usually spreads it out over easily an hour or even more. So that is why none of these pre-built processes have it enabled. The downside of that is you won't be able to see any of the costing reports that are pre-built. So for example, your inventory valuation won't show you anything. But again, if you want to really run this through one time, I suggest that you now start using the 4 check marks here, and then later on you can go in here and easily check or uncheck it again to run it and then see your inventory valuation. I will show you an example in a later video. For now, just highlight US Operations Run Control and click on Schedule Process. In here, you don't have to do anything, just click on Submit. This gives you the process ID. So what you can do now is copy this ID and you can either refresh this page by searching for it again, and it will give you this blue symbol, meaning that it's not started or then it will be in processing. Or you can go into Tools on the side here, Tools and then Scheduled Processes, and there we can see the process running as well. Let's go in there for a second. You can click on this refresh symbol here, and here is our process. Funny enough, what we are aiming for, we achieved this completed, but it completed with a warning, and you wouldn't expect anything else in one of these demo environments. Again, there's so much information in there. There are hundreds of items that got created by somebody working in an inventory that are not costed correctly, so this will always throw you an error. But now we're going back, click on the home symbol up here, and click on cost accounting. And what we want to do now is review the cost accounting distributions that the system should have created. So go to the task panel on the right and then go down here to review cost accounting distributions. In here, search for your item. This was LE, just tap out of there and mind the transaction date. This is a required field and should be on or after today. And then just click on search. This will now give you one line. The thing that you should look at instantly is always the costing status. So we had warnings for our process, but this here went through perfectly. Whenever this says fully costed, your process succeeded for this specific item or for this specific transaction. Also here it should say not accounted yet because we didn't create accounting yet. What we want to do now is reviewing the distribution, so click on the line highlighted and then click on View Details. As you open this, this will give you this view here. You have your cost information here where it says we gave it only the item price as a miscellaneous receipt, and that is material, and $25 per unit. So everything is good. And now to review the distributions, go to this tab over here. And here now you see your debits and credits. You have the inventory valuation that gets credit with $25 times 10 items, so $250. And at the same time, the offset account gets credited 250 bucks. If you don't know what debits and credits are, I really suggest you to check out our completely free course on paname.com on accounting basics, because this is really an important concept to understand cost accounting distributions and journal entries. So this is how you create and review the cost accounting distributions in Oracle Cloud. Please note that the system does not yet know what account to use. So if I'm going over to journal entries here, I see nothing. And that's why in the next video you will learn how to create the accounting so we finally produce our journal entries. So make sure to complete this free video series here on paname.com. As always, if you need my personalized help, feel free to reach out to me directly using the link below.